exactly what it feels like then. The whimper after the storm, because no matter what, only a win against India would have truly saved this Pakistan side all the brickbats that they've been receiving since last night. The defeat was humiliating, the execution by their opponent near flawless, making this chapter in Pakistan's cricket their lowest point yet, and the so-called rivalry with India almost non-existent. So is it safe to say that this rivalry is one that is only fueled by the political corridors and not sporting valour? And more than that, it is stripping Pakistan's own cricketers down to size. Captain Salman Ali Agha did what we can expect of him by now. Put up a brave face in front of the hordes of media who'd gathered, and especially after a loss that burned them. In fact, this is one man who seems to be the calmest there. Despite the cricket team swirling in a storm of criticism, he was calm in the days preceding to the match, and even after a loss that he'll want to forget.
In these kinds of games, the emotions are always going to be high. Have to deal with it. Have a game in 2 days. Need to win that game and qualify for the Super 8s. Then it's a new tournament again.
He says it will be a new tournament then. That's what he hopes. That somehow they can start afresh from this loss and put this episode aside as one really bad nightmare. One that will disappear hopefully when they look ahead at qualifying for the Super 8s. Now that is easy to say, isn't it? So what does this loss really tell us? Let's start with the basic. One, game awareness, the lack of it really. That ability to read situations and adapt to it. There is a world of a difference between Pakistan and India when it comes to this. Was it because of lack of experience or just ability? I think not. So that leads me to point number 2. They were overawed. They buckled under the pressure of the world watching them after what played out as the boycott drama. Of them playing India after threatening to not play this game, not even take the field. Of players clearly stuck in a political battle and losing their own sense of direction, purpose, fight in the process of it all. This loss has angered many Pakistani former cricketers who understandably cannot watch their team playing such appalling cricket. This, of course, leads me to the next point. Is this just a politically charged rivalry? Is there no spark really in this contest? Because as we've established, the sporting contest really doesn't exist. You see the way Pakistan's spinners floundered yesterday, or their batters looked so clueless. And the story tells itself.
देखने के लिए मुल्कों के साथ टूरिज्म हो गए और फिर हर बार की तरह पाकिस्तानी टीम ना हमें मायूसी करती है.
That's just a small example of how Pakistani cricket fans really feel. They're livid, as they should be. But maybe instead of directing all of that anger again towards their cricket team and towards the players, they should reserve some of it for the man helming the affairs of Pakistan cricket today, PCB chief and Pakistan's Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi. The man who led the boycott charge in the first place, who put his own cricketers in the most difficult of situations. and one who thinks running away with a trophy is more apt than settling matters at the table. Because this is what he did last night as Pakistan struggled in that run chase against India in Colombo. While many of you Pakistan fans were probably trying to egg your team on, or maybe criticizing them as you watched them fold, in the hope of a miracle knock somewhere, or just to see the match through, your PCB chief left the stadium long before the match got over. Forget you giving up, the boss of Pakistan cricket gave up on his own players. Talk about the art of leaving. So if I ask what Pakistan's loss to India last night really says, the answers also lie with the system itself, the heavily politically charged system that seems to dominate the sport or anything around it. And want to know the biggest irony here? Everyone, all cricket fans, despite this mauling, will still queue up, will still clamour to purchase tickets and book seats. Sponsors will still line up time and again to buy that airtime. The next time these two cricketing nations face off, that will still happen. Just in the hope that there is still something left in this contest, a contest that helped produce champions for generations. And maybe that's what Pakistan should truly fight for.
Power doesn't end quietly. Some deaths are not accidents. They are messages. A gunshot. A crowd. A country frozen. The killer disappears. The questions don't. This is not just about who died. It's about what followed. Governments fell. Armies moved. History rewrote itself. 5 leaders. 5 moments. One pattern. The assassination.